Hi, in this video I will talk to you about my mother. She spoke to me and she told me that a girl was raped by an adult at the library and that my mother didn't want to tell me because of my sickness. And then I started thinking, what is my sickness? That I overprotect my kids, that I'm always supervising them, that I don't want them to waste their time in the public school where they are, because if the public school would teach them carpentry, electricity, plumbing, air conditioning, and how to fix computers and mechanics, how to fix cars, then I would encourage them not to miss a day of school and to learn. But these public schools don't teach those skills. They're learning about geography. And as Booker T. Washington said, I'm not going to teach you about some mountain in Africa. I'm going to give you carpentry skills. I'm going to give you electrician skills. Skills so that you have skilled hands. I have intelligence, my friends. I don't have skilled hands. Therefore, I am home. Now, I can get skilled hands. However, I don't have the support. For instance, I believe in not wasting money, and I believe in stretching a dollar. And the spouse doesn't believe in that. She believes in buying something, and then later on, when she doesn't have enough to pay the water bill, she says, "Oh, I don't have enough to pay the water bill." That's not the way I used to live, all right? I used to have $300. All right, it's not much, but I had $300. I had 2 jobs. And what did I do with those $300 that I had extra? I gave them to a co-worker, because one time I got sent over there, and that meant he got fired. And I just met the guy. He's 50 years old. I brought him home to live with me, and his son, 8-year-old son, and his wife. I brought him home to live with me. Now, the spouse couldn't get along with the woman, so they moved on. But I'm always thinking ahead. Now I've discovered this group of people called preppers. And these people, they teach their children how to shoot guns, they teach their children how to cook food, how to hunt, how to grow food, how to fix cars, airplanes, and boats. I mean, these people are my type of people. How to build a house. All of these skills are quite useful, even if you never use them. I met he must have been 60, because nobody really knew how old he was. He was very well put together. This old man, he was my boss, Mr. Cressley. And he told us he had a pacemaker. Now, he was also about 7 feet high. And he told us how my coworker and I in our 20s, we were, what were we? He called us paper ass. He called us paper ass. He said, when I was your age, guys, I was 40. Meaning that he had done a bunch of things. He had gone to fight Hitler. He flew one of those buildings, he said, a big, huge airplane. The other thing he did was, he was a pilot. Then he said, when I get out, I'm going to need a skill. And since he grew up during the Depression, he noticed that the carpenters always, if you have a skill, someone needs you. So he became a carpenter. And after that, and he already had a family and kids in his 20s. by 24, and all of us, my coworker and I, we could not get a date. He had a car, I didn't. So that's how that went. You need skills, people. And don't listen to your parents if they say, don't ruin your hands. That is the wrong advice. You need skills. Start reading right now that you have the internet. Start reading about electricity. Allaboutcircuits.com, I think it is, or .org. All about circuits for electricity. Take care.